Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Sooners will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Houston's offense will have the opening possession of the game. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the carry on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the big fella. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will take the field for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, winning at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? He has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power. The power reminds me of an old great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree. Arguably one of the most gifted runners college football has ever seen. A guy that didn't quite pan out at the NFL level because of injuries. This dude has it in him, though, and I'm sure he's reminding a lot of people in the stadium right now of good old Marcus Dupree.
He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Back to pass. He fires one deep over the middle. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's open on the right. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Snap to the back. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. And the Sooners want to move quickly. Here's the handoff. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma! The old Larynx is going to get a workout today with all these Boomer Sooners cascading down here in Oklahoma.
I do love that about college football, the individual chance you get. And when you get going early, when you get going and get this crowd going in a game, and they can be a big part of it, man, it energizes the whole team. And you hear what in this stadium, Reese?
Boomer!
Sooner!
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. An 84-yard drive there. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the outside. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Wants to keep it in the air. Looking down the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Hard running there. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Sooners will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Got a little space. It's a fumble. Bounced right back to them. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the ground to try to move the chains. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Makes the catch. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. They'll try to snap it quickly. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. Well, he did a good job to get the foot down in bounds, but only picked up a yard and not enough for a first down.
Yeah, they need to work with more space, Reese. I mean, it's not worth throwing the football all that way to the boundary just to toe tap and get 1 yard. You got to do a better job trying to get these playmakers the football closer to the middle of the field.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Sets up the screen. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold on.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. To the air on 2nd down. He's got it. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. The option look. Quick toss. Nice move there. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Off play action on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's locked. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. They go to the ground. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the carry on 3rd down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So a dynamite play there, 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Under fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Punts it out of the air. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Houston will be forced to punt. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the 45. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Quick completion on the out. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Sooners are in the hurry-up. To the ground with the back. Makes one man miss. There he goes. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. They'll give it to him again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Just keep slinging it. Under fire. Working that left side. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at him. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He'll do it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They get to the line quickly.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly. Get some
strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Houston will be forced to punt. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Albright. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Sooners in the hurry-up. The give to the back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. A lot of urgency for this offense. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Rides to the back. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the 1st down. And the Sooners line up to punt it away. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. All wideouts, no backs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Luck. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Grabbed in the middle. It's Darnold. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Here comes the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights. That'll close the gap to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, they are ready to hoist that golden boot. Here's how things played out. Arkansas was anything but dominant today, but the Hogs are going to leave Razorback Stadium winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the Elko. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. To the air on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Trying play action. Snagged out of the air. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Quarterback on the keeper. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yard.
Dashes him in the middle. He's at the 40, the 20, inside the touchdown Sooners. Great job by the back on the option. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Eastern Michigan is down big on the scoreboard and
just keeps moving. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Makes the grab on the left. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They'll try to get the first through the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Sends it back in motion. Going right to work up top. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Going for 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the red zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Darnold. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Luck. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. Houston wants to play fast.
On the play. That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw again. Here's a heat. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. They want to throw it. Dumps it to the back. This time he's got his man. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Houston will be forced to punt.
Brings up 4th down.
And they'll just down it right there. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the tailback. Got the first down. Looking for more. Gets it down to the 13-yard line as they try to score before the half.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Might as well give it to him again. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's head back to Oklahoma and Memorial Stadium.
Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Makes the quick grab. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Unloads quickly. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. Fires left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. This time it's complete. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one and a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for the end zone. And they will score! Touchdown Sooners! These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. No, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. They're setting up the screen. Sweet cut there. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option to give. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Turning it on. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Keeps it on the draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, the give, looking for room. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Offense gets set for second down.
Second down coming up.
They'll run play action. Looking to buy time. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. And here comes the field goal unit. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's got the tight end. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Sooners have their offense in high gear. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. He wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Eastern Michigan is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 17 to Toledo.
They'll run it from the gun.
Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Oh, he's got some space.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10.
Good enough for first down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Got his man quickly. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes a catch, 1st down and maybe a lot more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. The Cougars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Here comes the heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Dropping back, it's Orlando. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Here's a return from the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So So here comes the Oklahoma offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Now the play fake. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. To the air on first down. He's got it. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. The Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. Trying to pick it up on the ground. On the move at the 30. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
Quick release by the QB. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And another passing touchdown for this Sooner quarterback. He keeps this up, and he might wind up in that 100-touchdown club with Baker Mayfield and Landry Jones.
So many good guys that have had good days, but how about this day? I mean, fitting the ball all over the yard, just padding the stats, and you start mentioning guys like Jones, and you start mentioning guys like Baker Mayfield, that's Sooner pristine legacy there.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The Cougars come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Orlando. Got out of trouble and throws. Firing to the right, complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on second down.
Near the 49-yard line. Brings up second down.
He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And the Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Power football with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Brings up third down.
Wants to throw on third. Fires to the tight end. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Toss sweep to the right. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And not much picked up there, but that will do it for this one. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.